we're going to be doing our form worksheet. This says form. The element of form refers to shapes that have 3 dimensions. Forms have height, width, and depth. They can be viewed from multiple angles. So here we have 2 shapes. We have a square and a star, and we're going to focus on the square first. And we have this thing right here. This is saying that this is the vanishing point, and it has an arrow to this dot. The vanishing point is where all of our lines are going to go to. So we're going to take our ruler and the pencil, and we're going to line up our ruler from the vanishing point to the corners of our square. I'm going to draw a line. So I have my first one, because we're going to be making a cube. If you're noticing, I'm putting my pencil down, then swinging my ruler to meet the corner. Now, I'm not going to do this corner, because if I line it up and I make my line, well, you're not going to see this side of my cube. And then I'm going to line up my ruler horizontally, and I'm just going to slide it up. Make a line on top. I'm going to turn my ruler, line it up to the side, move it over so it lines up to where my top horizontal line of my cube met the corner, draw my line down. And if I erase the lines that go to the vanishing point, voila, I have my cube. If you want to, you could also add some shading to make it even look more like a cube. I could have my sun coming off from the side, and I could have this be somewhat light, but this side be really dark, just to make it look even more like a cube. Now I'm going to do my star. Remember, I'm going from the vanishing point to all the corners, and there are a lot of corners to my star, so let's get started. Put my pencil at the vanishing point and start going to all my corners. Swinging my ruler. And for this one, notice that I lined up my ruler, but I only went over here because, again, you're not going to see that side of the star. But you only see a little bit of it. Alrighty. So next, I got to line up my ruler to all these edges, move my ruler, lining it up to the line, moving it so it meets the other ones. Ruler is really important. And now I can erase the lines that go to my vanishing point. And now I have my star. I could add some shading if I wanted to. If my light was coming from this direction. Alrighty, so now we're done with our 2 shapes, and we're going to move onward. So 1-point perspective is one of the easiest ways to make shapes into forms. 1-point perspective uses a horizon line, this line right here, and a single vanishing point to create a sense of depth. So here we have our horizon line and our vanishing point. The vanishing point is always on the horizon line. Draw lines from the edges of shapes back to the vanishing point. So we did that up here, but we're now going to do it with letters. So here we go. small one. Line it up. And then I can erase. So there's my A. I'm going to do my R. Now the R is interesting because the R has a curve. I'm going to get the bottom edge right there. Line it up. Now, with the curve, I'm going to do a curve on the inside. And then I'm going to pretend that there is an edge right here. And so I'm going to create my line to the edge. And then on top, I'm going to create my curve that follows the curve of the R. I'm going to erase my lines, and now I have my R. Now I'm going to do my T. So here I go. Line up my ruler. Oh, there we go. Then erase my line. And I have 3D letters.